Hi, everyone. Oh, nice to meet you all. And that's a nice speech, James Riley. And as my name is Funmilola Fawi from Barnet CLCH. We all know why we're here today. It's all about service improvement. My main topic is dynamic team relationship. How can this be achieved, and why do we want to achieve this? What is dynamic team relationship? We all know this is a group of individuals that are working effectively to achieve a good productivity. What does this mean? My team recently faced a big challenge regarding clinic rotation. For example, I like to do gynae clinics and oncology. What happens when Lola is not there? So we tend to get a project done within the team to train ourselves, to develop our skills every Thursday morning, 1 hour, so that everybody will know each other's clinic, so that we rotate around. If I'm not there, somebody else can cover my clinic. So we use that to develop our team and our skills and knowledge. So now we've already get some idea about what to do and how to have a good practice in our team. These are the implementation we did in my team. Know your team. We have to know each other in the team, know who is a concluder, a producer, a leader among us in order to know how to go about the project. The next thing is, how can this be achieved? We share our skills and our knowledge. We talk to each other about the clinic, because we don't want a situation whereby we won't be able to run the service effectively when there is no Lola there to run gynae clinic. So what we do is lecture each other, get a presentation on Thursday morning when we're free for 1 hour, tell each other what are the equipments we use to do this clinic, what are the papers we use, as in the products we use to do this, what's it called, the clinics. So now, again, we tackle problems. How can we tackle this problem as quick as possible within the team? We have to take it as fast as possible before it gets spread, if there is a problem between each other or between the clinics. Another thing we do is communicate effectively. We tend to communicate in the meetings, by email, face-to-face, all the time. That's part of the things we implemented in the project so that it could work effectively, because we are having difficulties with the clinic rotational. Another thing is we devise our roles and our responsibilities. Every one of us knows each of his roles and responsibilities, what you need to do on a weekly basis. So you don't have to wait for anybody to tell you what to do before the clinic starts. Another thing is we value each other, because before I came for this training, I didn't know I have a value. I just think, oh, she's an healthcare assistant, she doesn't know what to do. But now, when I get back, I know I'm being valued, because I know I've got a skill somebody else that does not have. I've got a knowledge somebody else does not have within my team. So when I share it and they look at me, oh my gosh, she's got good skills there. So I can jot down, oh yeah, Lola, you're good at this. That's very good. So now I value myself. So we value each other a lot. And I discover in healthcare profession, most of the people does not value cleaners. They think, oh, cleaner is and it's part of the team, as one of the highest people within the team, because if you don't have a cleaner in your team, our department will get dirty and we can be closed down. So now we value each other, the receptionist, the admin, the clinicals, and in my team we have various group of people in my team. We have healthcare assistants, we have nurses, we have midwives, so it's a very large group. So we work together on a daily basis, we see each other. So that's why we have to implement all these things. Resource management, we manage resources. We work under budget. We try as much as possible to work under budget so that we won't have shortage of money. We won't have a letter from James Riley to say, why are you spending too much? We don't book staff. We try not to book staff when we don't need it. We don't overbook staff. And number two, with the products, we try not to buy too much product in the department, because sometimes we have them going expired. And wastage is part of, you know what I mean? I don't want to say it. Anyway, now, what we're trying to implement again is training. We want every one of us to have all our mandatory training done. Do you know one thing we do? We try to forward if you're out of date with your training, within the colleague, we start forwarding it to you. Do you know you're out of date? Do you know you've been pressurized? So you have to do your training on the most. Another thing is we are finding difficulties to see the managers coming down to talk to us in my department. So there's a phrase that says, if the mountain refuses to go and meet you, you will go and meet the mountain. So now we've now implemented, as from next year, we're going to open a calendar for all the managers. They need to be coming down, book an appointment with us, come down, talk to us, walk around our clinic. We said we don't want them to go and sit in our manager's office. We want them to come around. Oh, hi, Lola, what clinic are you doing today? Oh, yes, I am doing gynae. Good. What is gynae all about? Tell me. Then they walk around, they see what we do. They know what we're facing. They know the difficulty we're facing. They know the problem we're facing. They know when we're enjoying, So we want them to come down sometimes and step in our shoes. We really appreciate when you give us praises. Believe me, I was so happy when I had an award that, oh, Lola, you've been awarded the patient award. My hands were shaking. I was so delighted and so happy. Not only until when it comes to the yearly award, even within the team, we try as much as possible to praise each other. So we're implementing this as well so that we can know when we do well and what we don't do. Because of recently, I was working with a doctor and people were like, oh, I don't want to work with that doctor, this blah, blah, blah. I said, no, I will try and work with her. And eventually, she gave me a good praise. I was told, oh, the matron wants to see you. So I'm finished today. So when I got there, the matron says to me, Lola, I would like to see you in your office. I said, all right, I've got my statement. I'm going to write down. I got there and said, oh, I'm so impressed. Do you know the doctor said good things about you? I said, holy God, thank you, God. I was so happy and delighted because everybody is scared to work with this doctor. And those are the kind of praises that we want because now I'm happy to work with him. And he's always, oh, is Lola doing my clinic? I say, yes, I am doing your clinic. That's good. Those are the things we want. So we now come to why do we want to achieve this? These are the main reasons why we want to achieve this. Excellent gold standard service for the community, happy, safe, and healthy, good work environment for our patient, for ourselves, for the visitors coming. Because if the environment is safe and healthy, we'll all be happy within ourselves. And another thing is working together as a dynamic team, and so that the clinic can run excellently. We'll all be happy. We'll be smiling when things are working smoothly. And the main point is for us to work towards our goal, our mission, and our vision towards the foundation trust. Like I know we will definitely get that very soon. So these are the main factors that is contributing to development of my teams, resources management, good communication, tackle problem, equal values, sharing knowledge between ourselves, and feedbacks. And then I can say thank you all for listening to me. Thank you very much. And I'm ready for your questions now. Although you've really given me a nerve rack, my body is shaking. Yeah.
Your presentation was amazing. Don't lose your enthusiasm because obviously being on the empowerment program helped change practice within your service. And I really liked what you said about, yes, about the staff awards, but having the recognition in with the team. Yeah. You can tell each other when you've done well because we are quick to focus on the negative and not the positive.
Thank you very much.
Well done.
Thank you. Any question? So if you don't ask me a question, I'm going to ask you a question. So what do you think about my presentation? Can you tell me anything you've learned from my presentation? Can anybody tell me anything?
Valuing.
Thank you very much. What else?
I love the statement that, giving praise, it takes a couple of minutes, but it lasts much longer. Yeah. I think that's so true.
Yeah. Thank you very much.
It's really, really nice to see how passionate you are about what you do, and I just thought it was such a great presentation.
Thank you. Thank you all. Thank you very much.